Hello and welcome to this broadcast where I'm present myself, I'm Prince Regent Luis Marcelo Fatlia.
And President Tsar Antonov of the United Republic of Obscurium. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for accepting this really quick and semi-improvised meeting where we celebrate the 5th anniversary since Atlia and Obscurium began a diplomatic relationship.
Hooray!
It's wild because this is the first time for Atlia to celebrate the 5 years of having a continuous diplomatic relationship with another nation. And I'm deeply happy and honored that Obscurium is the first nation which we have this milestone.
It's absolutely brilliant, and it's a great honor for us too, of course. Atlia is a very valuable and, of course, also an old ally. So it's wonderful that we get to celebrate on the anniversary together live for all the world to see, and I'm very glad that we did manage to get together for this. Even if it is improvised, as you can see, I did forget my suit, but even without the suit, we can manage.
Yeah, exactly. Also, hopefully we had our friendship pins. Tsar has one. I just have the Year of the Dragon one, which it's what I'm going into now to talk about. During these 5 years, Atlia and Obscurium have cooperated in a wide variety of events, mainly cultural. The most recent one, which it's still ongoing, it's its last weeks, maybe its last month, and even though we were more active at the start of the year, we are sure that by when we can finish to accomplish our goals with this cultural project, it will be a great benefit for all the nations involved, especially between Atlia and Obscurium.
Absolutely. Well, it's in its final month right now. I did want to end the Year of the Dragon in 2024, but there is one final project Obscurium is still working on, which we need for a ceremony we want to have at the end of the Year of the Dragon, and it's not quite ready yet, so we're gonna move it to January, and it makes sense because the Lunar New Year, which was the inspiration for this whole Year of the Dragon, is going to end in January as well. So it makes sense to do it in January in a way. So in January we're gonna have an Obscurian ceremonial into the Year of the Dragon, and then we're gonna have another collaboration call live stream on CTAVA again with Atlia, with Hirschwell, possibly with the fair micronations. We'll have to see about that. Any other micronations involved?
And the Agoric Republic.
Oh yes, the Agoric Republic of
Isturus and the Valquilla.
Exactly, they're gonna be involved as well. So we're gonna have a little get together and see what we did during the Year of the Dragon, dragon-wise.
Exactly. And beyond the cultural aspects, we also have cooperated recently in establishing a condominium in the middle of the Austrian mountains, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's right next to the border, so it's close. Actually, I believe your condominium is actually on the German side, and my condominium, the Obscurian condominium is on the Austrian side. So it's a little cross-border thing, cross-nation thing. This is actually the flag, which it's also very lovely because half of it was designed by yours truly, and the other half was designed by the Prince Regent.
And there we have the flag, which it's the culmination of several years of mutual cooperation in cultural, diplomatic, and those other matters that regard micronations.
Exactly. It's just a very nice symbol of all the things we have accomplished over the years.
Exactly.
And I hope that one day, when you visit Europe, which I hope will be soon, we can go into those mountains and hike up there together.
Oh, I wish it was that easy, of course. If it was for myself, I will be packing the bags right now. But yeah,
right, can't you just take your private jet?
I don't have a private jet yet.
For next year, I want a UN resolution, free private jet for every micronation. For every micronation.
Well,
That's what
indeed.
we need.
That's what we need indeed, and more people serious to work within this. Because one of the key aspects of the relationship between Atlia and Obscurium is that our relationship is not just it didn't end at the signing of the treaty 5 years ago. We kept cooperating, exchanging ideas, helping each other design wise or legislative wise. At the end of the day, micronations should be about cooperation and mutual understanding on appreciating the differences that makes just differences that make like diversity for having better ideas by different points of view, which is something beautiful. And after 5 years of doing this, I'm just glad. I'm just glad that we have been able to cooperate this long with Obscurium.
So are we in Obscurium, of course.
Thank you. Well, I think I just talked most of my thoughts of this, and I want to end the broadcast because this was just, as I said, improvised.
Perhaps you could shed some light on what Atlia is planning on doing in the next year.
Oh, exactly. Yes. Well, Atlia the next year has several projects, which, oh my god, when they ask these kind of thoughts always leave my mind when I need to think about them. But we have lots of stuff planned. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I will need to check right really quick my wait, what the broadcast cut. Well, it didn't cut, but it's black because I was to open something. There we go. Ah. Sorry for that. There we go. Well, as far as I know, the plans for next year are to cooperate with some of our greatest allies on working more towards language, to learn languages, for me to help in Spanish and for them to help us learn more. Well, you're going to be mad, I'm so sorry, but French.
Oh.
And Esperanto, of course.
That's good.
Maybe we will focus on Esperanto first.
Esperanto is a great language. I haven't learned it myself, but it seems quite nice to me. Actually, I think it was last year. Yes, last year in the summer, I actually visited the Esperanto Museum together with Archduke Arthur of Duxbury in Vienna, which was quite nice. It's not very big. It's just more or less 2 rooms, but it's still very nice. And of course, I also visited the Esperanto quote-unquote micronation of Neutral Morrisnet, which no longer exists and wasn't even really a micronation. But they did try this Esperanto thing for some time. So if you visit the museum, Old Mountain in Kelmis, in former Neutral Morrisnet, now Belgium, there's an Esperanto section in there, which is quite nice, and you can listen to the proposed anthem, which had also the Esperanto name and everything.
It wasn't
That's quite
Lespero.
lovely.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Lespero, right?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, also we have this plan to further do ecological matters, and I have several projects that like 2 of them involve dragons, but I want to reserve those for our broadcast at the start of the next year. But yeah, one of those it's public. It's the granting of the award of the Green Dragon, the Grand Ribbon of the Green Dragon. Oh my god, I did that name specifically because it sounds...
The Grand Ribbon of the Green Dragon.
Yeah, of of cultural development, cultural cooperation, something like that. And it's to award it to nations that mutually have cooperated in multilateral events regarding culture. It's basically a cultural award.
Now, wherever did you get the idea of naming it after a green dragon, I wonder?
Oh, but of course it came from our dear Augusto, our local green dragon, which is one of the main attractions in the Atlian Museum of Artifacts, of micronational artifacts.
Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He has important business to attend to.
Exactly, it's in the other
He is so he is basically the viceroy, right? He's in charge of the capital while you're gone, isn't he?
Yes. Yes,
Lovely.
he is. But yeah, those are our
Brilliant.
plans. Those are our plans, and ecological cooperation, cultural development, languages, and oh my god, I had one in the tip of my tongue. But yes, those were like the main ones up that I can remember.
Well, we'll be looking forward on cooperating with you again next year then, on some of those projects and some other projects as well. Obscurium is also working on something to come after the Year of the Dragon. Of course, in Obscurium every year is a Year of the Dragon, naturally, but you know, there are years with more dragons and years with less dragons, and of course there's only one Year of the Dragon like that, and we'll have to wait 12 years for another. So next year Obscurium will be having another year-long project, which we to which we will invite other micronations to collaborate with us. But that's something we will be announcing in the Vice President's New Year's address. So you still have to wait a little bit for that.
Great. Well, looking forward for that. Oh my god, I had the window open. I'm sorry, and the wind is winding.
Now watch out! Watch out! So no chupacabras come in.
No, yeah.
Atlia is infested with them. It's a problem.
Oh, you just hear on email, but that it's pretty far from the capital. Don't worry. But yeah.
All right.
I appreciate very much Your Excellency President Antonov to be here with us to celebrate this very important milestone for our nations, and to everyone at home that could watch us live or in a rewatch. You know, this is going to be a public video. So thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a nice afternoon.
And thank you for having me, Luis, and for 5 wonderful years of friendship and cooperation.
And for 5 more, and many more.
And many more than that.
Well,
Precisely.
nos vemos.
Cheers.